Alright, we're gonna see more of E-Day. Let go. Yes. Yes. Let's do this. Let me get back to being into a Gears of War fan. I still gotta play 4 and 5.
Welcome to the Coalition here in Vancouver,
I just gotta finish the story.
Canada, home of Gears of War. When Gears debuted in 2006, it instantly redefined the genre. And now in 2026, we're on the cusp of another rare moment. A chance to honor where we've been, celebrate with our fans, and lay the foundation for where Gears is going next. To get there,
That boy cooking in the studio with that music.
To the day the world changed and the fight began. Emergence Day. It's a day of unimaginable loss that sits at the heart of our universe. And today, for the first time, we're ready to take you inside the studio and show you all the ways to play with our new movements, weapons, and modes that will make E-Day the most brutally satisfying Gears yet.
Is that all you got?
Oh yeah, fun fact. So Marcus Phoenix, voice actor, also did the voice for Jake in Adventure Time.
When we started this project, we were moving to Unreal Engine 5.
So every time you hear bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes, that's Marcus Phoenix.
So special to us and to our fans. We realized that all of the things that make this world feel so unique, brotherhood, brutality.
Honestly, 4 and 5 was just like,
top spectacle. They're all perfectly set.
But I gotta finish the story. I gotta see where the story goes.
The moment the Locust ripped through the ground and changed the history of Sarah forever. And to tell that story,
yeah, look it up. Look it up.
Experience that evoked the vibes of the
Jake from Adventure Time is Marcus Phoenix.
So we started with this one still from the Mad World trailer. It's Marcus facing down the Locust, defiantly firing into the darkness against overwhelming odds. And we said, this is the emotional core of Gears. This is the tone and feeling that we wanted to build our next game around.
This is our most ambitious game yet. E-Day is a story we haven't been able to tell before because we didn't have the technology to do it. We finally have the tools.
I mean, I read the books. It was dark.
Unprecedented level of detail.
Look at that, look like they fighting in Brooklyn.
To new heights with the densest, most detailed world we've ever
Yep, now you know, and known as half the battle.
With seamless, large-scale environments.
It's even worse from up here.
Fully dynamic ray trace lighting. And richer real-time destruction. Starting with an empty hard drive, we literally rebuilt everything from scratch. Characters, enemies, weapons, animation, sound, the world itself. And then we tear it apart in front of you.
Yeah.
You'll fight against bigger and more.
What the hell?
With new and craftier weapons.
Ooh. Ooh.
With more
I'm liking these weapons.
So that every moment of emergence plays smoother and hits harder.
Hell yeah.
This is a game that
Please make it 4-player co-op.
Plays like new.
Now, we're inside.
It's a return to the feelings that we had when we played the original games, but now reimagined, evolved, and enhanced with the power of a new engine.
E-Day is set before the events of the original Gears of War. After decades of conflict, peace has finally been declared on Sarah, and the Gears have returned home.
Love you, baby.
Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago are young veterans trying to adjust to civilian life while grieving the loss of someone they both loved. Carlos Santiago, Dom's older brother and Marcus's best friend.
To Carlos.
To Carlos. Best fucking brother anyone could ask for.
Carlos died in combat in a moment of sacrifice before the war ended, and without him, Marcus and Dom's relationship.
Oh yeah, and also Bender from Futurama.
The emotion from our refinery
With the world just barely on the cusp of peace and our characters coming to terms with their new reality, the locusts emerge and change everything.
Stop the boss, man. Poo poo pee pee pee.
Reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
E-Day tells not one but two origin
Yeah, I read the
stories.
books
The start of this world falling
of the
apart,
Gears of War,
and
and it's a
brothers
lot
coming
darker
together.
than what they show in
And
the
over the course
games.
of 3 intense days, you'll see how loss reshapes this world and our characters.
Because
Beginning with a night of desperate survival in a
one
brand
thing
new
the
city.
Gears government did, they made a breeding farm for women. Forced breeding farms. Because since the world was in disarray, any top level gear had their pick of the litter at the breeding farm to rebuild society. Hence why we didn't see too many female gears in the first 2 games until the third one.
Packed with layers and personality. Kelowna used to be all about innovation.
Marcus had them found out and freed all the women.
But years of industrialization for the Cog War effort totally reshaped it. With such a rich history, it made sense to lean into that classic Gears retro vibe.
It was dark. It's a dark story.
Towering architecture, robust vehicles, and grounded technology. Kind of like those gritty industrial cities from the 1970s. We also looked right outside these windows at the mountains, the ocean, and local landmarks.
Yeah, because Gears of War takes place on a different planet, from what I understand. But that's also interesting.
As you play the campaign, the city reveals itself through the main districts. The historic center, with its classic Gears architecture in stone and steel. The downtown core, more modern, reshaped by decades of industrial growth. The military airfield, set at the forest edge with shipyards nearby, the refineries, and supporting working-class neighborhoods, built around constant emulsion production.
Gears plays best in a city, and Kelowna is the ultimate battlefield.
Man, this is gonna be
Kelowna's
gritty.
density, tight streets mixed with open spaces let us rethink how gear moves through the
Oh,
world.
I'm loving the
and it
traversal
created the
now.
Perfect stage for greater scale and verticality in combat.
Yo, high ground means
Soldiers
nothing.
are basically giant tanks in armor. They slam into
Pretty much.
cars, weaving through hails of bullets.
Yeah.
And we wanted to keep that heaviness, but add more fluidity to how you move through the battlefield.
Fluidity.
Cover is life in Gears.
Yo, that would have been cool if you pushed that car forward. That would have been fire.
With smoother transitions and a bigger range of cover heights and shapes, including new low ground cover. This all allows us to create more complex and organic feeling spaces than ever before.
Well, I think the Locust was still man-made by his father.
Which lets you quickly get under objects, slide
So
around
it wasn't like a
corners,
whole,
or transition more
you know,
smoothly
they
into
was
cover
in that
fluid.
planet. I think they was created.
And we added the
Like it was
ability to jump,
mutations.
which really opened up this citywide battleground. We get to play with more verticality, climbing walls and vehicles, or clearing gaps in crumbling buildings to reach new flanking routes. At the heart of our gameplay,
I believe that was the
still
story in part 3
great
when they
combat
explained it,
concept.
how Marcus created the Locust. I
A mix
mean, his
of
father
unique
created
enemy
the Locust or something
combinations.
like that. I gotta look into it again.
Tactical weapon choices,
Because their queen is human that got mutated.
and your
Of some
ability to
sort. I gotta look into
move
it.
through the arena. But now you have more choice than ever, and we get these peaks of almost action movie sequences. You can throw yourself off a balcony, land next to your buddy and revive him, scramble through cover, slide under a truck, and hit safety on the other side.
Oh, see, the traversal is much better now.
You get
Jesus.
these amazing Gears playgrounds, small and large, where all these elements come together, and the city is filled with them.
Our missions move across the city, from linear fights in narrow streets and alleys to more open districts, where you have access to entire neighborhoods. Now you have strategic choices. Do you take the enemy head on? Do you flank them from a side entrance? Or do you climb up to the balcony across the street and take them all out with your long shot? It's up to you. And if you're playing co-op with your friends, well, then you can try all three at the same time. Taking your own path reveals small stories from the city. Survivors trapped in an apartment.
There's a civilian in that building.
fourth floor.
A raven crashed in the distance. A group of gears readying an ambush. You still have your orders, but it's up to you to decide where you offer.
Oh, I like that. The choices I like.
The city you choose to explore.
And that city is fully realized. To create a city of this scale and detail,
Yeah, I'm a big Gears fan. I need to find a way to get the comic books again. I don't know what happened to my collection.
Intersections, sidewalks, e-holes, buildings,
Even the
rooftops,
novel,
and pipes.
Fall of Jacinto
Procedural
book.
content generation toolset
That was a good
scattering
read.
Millions of pieces of trash and debris across the ground to make Kelowna feel lived in. This is the largest, most complex location you've ever seen in a Gears game.
Ooh, that gun. It looked like it's gonna, you could flip it around and make it to a battle axe.
Configure their radios to reach Afira. Do it.
Look at that, they showing more female Gears. I love it.
In other Gears games, the world's basically already dead. There are very few human survivors left. But in E-Day, you're watching a live city get ripped apart in front of you. People who once went to work, sporting events, and celebrated the possibility of peace
When are they gonna show Cold Train?
are now stopped in their tracks. They abandon their cars and run for survival, attempting to find refuge in subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's toy or dinner left uneaten are reminders of what's been lost and the horror of
It's
what
okay, you
Locust
just heat that up real quick in the microwave. Good to go. Well, that's how Marcus got his scar, I guess.
You'll experience the Locust decimation at all scales in E-Day through our customized destruction technology. E-holes are back, unleashing waves of enemies from under your feet at any moment.
And a good grenade can't cure.
As a game design element, getting to use e-holes again as a spawn mechanic is brilliant. Locust can come out of the ground anywhere. You can toss a grenade.
What happened? What'd I do?
It just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
Boom!
But you'll also encounter massive sinkholes that'll pull down vehicles and entire buildings. And no amount of detail is too small, as micro-destruction goes beyond what we've ever done before with
Love it.
cover across a range
Love
of
it!
materials.
Love it!
It's real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world. Destroyed
But let me push a car to use as cover, like a movable cover system.
Show the before, making the after hit that much harder.
Okay, I'm asking for too much, I believe. I feel like I'm asking for too much.
The neighborhood that was once intact is now completely destroyed. You'll walk through city streets filled with smoke and fire, and it feels completely different from how you first experienced it. You start getting this real feeling of the city's a character, and it's really under attack. It's the fall of Kelowna.
How young they look.
E-Day is an intentionally intimate story. There's this colossal event going on in the plot, but the actual characters and the journey they go on is where you get to explore themes of burden, of loss, and of loyalty. The whole world of Gears is about characters.
We don't know how long it is. You gotta realize, this is just happening. If we end up going to a fast food restaurant while this is happening and all the destruction is going on, that food is still good. It's probably like a few minutes old.
It's pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
Let's not pop that son of a bitch in the microwave real quick. It's all good.
Focus on what makes Gears characters so special and what makes our enemies so
I
iconic.
found me a burger shop and somebody left their food uneaten. I'm gonna be like, yo, all right, real quick. Let me just grab some of these fries and some nuggets. Put that in the microwave and just get a move on.
You'll meet Mags Carter, a former Gear now sweating it out at Kelowna's emulsion refinery.
Now, why don't you come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet
Ooh.
rookie cadet Lucas Reyes,
What the hell?
a sharp comms officer who never made it to the front lines despite his dreams of military glory.
Holy fucking shit.
Mags and Lucas, together with Marcus and Dom, are four soldiers thrown together, fighting through tensions with each other while fighting the Locust. Ultimately,
So we getting 4-player co-op? 4-player co-op?
We follow Bravo Squad with our cinematic cameras, just like the.
There they go again, watch. I feel them seething. Another woman!
The shots are intentionally gritty and a bit shaky, and leaning into these rough edges is what makes you feel like you're right in the middle of the action.
Bravo's story also intertwines with others called to defend the city, including returning characters like warrior philosopher Ty Kaliso.
Our roads converge
Yeah. Akaliso.
Phoenix. Die.
And fans of the books will finally get to see the hard-ass Raven pilot Gil Getner in-game for the very first time.
Let's go on.
No. I'm not gonna take a food that's already eaten.
Absolutely.
No.
You can
If they left in a hurry and it's still wrapped up,
from a mile away. But if you go too
I'll take that. I'm not gonna take food that's already been
Make them
eaten.
stand out. Honestly, Marcus just isn't Marcus if you take away his classic permascout. So instead of chasing perfect realism, we focus
I'm not
on
totally
making
a
them
savage.
believable and memorable, respecting the details that really make them who they are.
Man, this game look good. Exclusive, baby.
Material and character fidelity in Gears of War E-Day far surpasses anything we've been able to achieve before. Our facial animation systems have been completely upgraded for E-Day, with 3 times more joints and over 350 facial shapes sculpted for each head alone to really represent the emotion.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just take already
Marcus
pieces
has
bitten
more
into. Nah, hell no.
detailed
Ew.
eyelashes than his entire character model did in the original Gears of War on Xbox 360.
Phoenix.
I'm gonna hop over that counter and get me a fresh cup of whatever soda.
Sergeant, 26
Keep it moving.
RTIC Company. Next to kin, Adam Phoenix.
With the amount of layers we have, we've never had fidelity at this scale. Combined with a much more sophisticated animation rig, this allows us to have way more expressive characters with a huge range. From a small smirk to yells on the battlefield.
Come and get some, you goddamn grubs!
Your experience takes on a new intensity.
Oh, this is gonna be
We're
great.
pushing the graphical limit with 4K Ultra HD resolution, native HDR
4K Ultra HD, baby.
at 60 frames per second in campaign and up to 120 frames per second in
Ooh,
multiplayer.
all that math. You gotta do all that math.
When it comes to the Locusts, to make them more believable, we made them scarier. The drones are wild and vicious.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
The are even bigger this time around.
Oh.
Like living battering rams smashing through doorways onto the battlefield. The wretches scream so loud it disorients you before they rip you apart. And the Reavers, they crawl up buildings and rain fire from above.
That's not cool. That's not cool.
Basically,
Goddamn spiders.
The whole Locust army, whether new or old, are more intense than ever before.
We said, ooh. So while that's
We save everyone we can.
not if you use the cloud gaming browser feature, because I'm using it. Before I started this showcase,
Gears of
I was
War
playing
is
Forza
an
Horizon
open
on the
game,
cloud
but
gaming
the
browser.
world has always felt horrifying.
Oh God, what the? Oh Jesus!
And with E-Day, we lean into that even more. Our new gore system means damage feels.
Well, we gotta
more
set up some
personal
time to get this
and
game
satisfying.
going, brother. I'll play with you.
That was satisfying.
Muscle and cloth deforms in response to your attacks, and blood and bone damage adds to the
Ooh.
intensity of combat. Gore is localized as well. Shoot a locust in the armor leg, and you'll see the bullet take a chunk out of it. Or land a heavy shot on a limb, and our dismemberment system will rip it clean off in glorious
Oh
detail.
yes, please. Yes.
The Nasher is going to get you the most
Yes.
covering you in blood. Or pop heads from afar with a long
Yes.
shot. We've revamped our favorite weapons for E-Day. And of course, we also have some fun new ones for even more.
Yes, please. I want to see the new ones.
Tear your enemies apart. The new Gut Puncher grenade launcher is a cog weapon that fires armor-piercing explosive rounds.
Nice.
Fire a round
Nice.
to let it explode, or hold the trigger to control
Nice.
when it detonates. That means
Nice.
you can place a well-timed explosion behind an enemy protected
Ah.
by cover, or with
Yes.
practice, master its long-range eco closing potential.
Oh
The
yes.
Incinerator is our new shotgun. You can see
Ooh.
the emulsion literally
Ooh.
melt the skin off an enemy's body.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
You probably get
Ooh.
into a grapple
It's
with an enemy
delicious.
charging at you.
It's
Now, use the
delicious.
power of getting to incinerate them when they get close.
They all got campaigns, so if you want to set up something, let me know. I'll play with you.
Nice.
The creation of the Chainsaw Lancer is another origin story from
Gears of War Reloaded is free on Game Pass as well.
That Ty grabbed that chainsaw to rip through a locust at the superstore, to a prototype kit bash on the front lines of the invasion, all to deliver on that gratifying moment when you finally get to slice a grub in two.
Yes! Yes! Let it happen. Let it rain.
Has always been about tension, escalation, and release. When a fight kicks off, the music hits hard. It tightens as things get more dangerous. And when you've dropped the last enemy, you hear that familiar big ringing chord. For E-Day, we kept that structure, but made the sound harsher. Together with our composer, Adam Lastica, we built the score to match a world on the verge of collapse. The electric guitar returns alongside classical instruments, but both are pushed into uncomfortable territory.
My appetite is gonna have to wait. I'm getting hungry. Woo.
Like dragging a bone saw across a cello, creating dissonance that never fully resolves.
Look at that lighting effect.
Where the hell are we?
Get the hell up, man.
And then there's the sound design. All chainsaws have voices. When it came to the sound for our Proto Lancer, it was important to us to track down the exact make and model that was recorded back in 2006 and rebuild it from the ground up using our new sound effects system. This chainsaw has a 14-inch blade with that signature meaty yet intimate sound, and when it revs, you can hear all the naughty details.
Yes.
In terms of how you'll experience Corona, I always think about our acoustic system like this. I'm walking down a street and I hear the sound reflecting off the walls around me. Then I step into an alley and everything immediately tightens. I come back out into a wide space and the sound opens up again, almost like a cathedral. And it's not just those spaces.
I appreciate sound design so much.
Between them where the magic really happens. That's where things feel alive. That's acoustics in real time. It's a heavy world. And what better way to experience its dread and tension than through the music and sound that surrounds you?
No other game does the squad like Gears does. Our themes, our gameplay, and our modes, they all revolve around this core element. But it's not just about the brotherhood that you experience in the stories. It's also about the bonds you create with your friends. Co-op has always been a part of our DNA. And like every great Gears game, you can bring your own squad to this fight.
Yes.
All 4 characters are playable from the start.
Yes! 4-player co-op.
Online co-op and 2-player split screen on console. In Versus, our sweaty squad.
Alright, so we get Cyber, you,
collection of 44 modes, and all new
me, and we need one more person. If Cyber's interested.
We combine classic Gears symmetrical PvP map design with new traversal opportunities. You'll put your skill to the test alongside a seasonal roadmap of killer content, almost all of which you can just earn by playing the game.
Whoa.
Completing an in-game challenge.
That a Ghost Rider skin?
And today, we're excited to announce a dynamic new evolution of Gears' iconic PvE mode, Horde Siege. It's a 12-player mode where all 3 squads
12 players
alongside each other to battle the Locust
this is gonna be a
and
big
defend
game.
Kelowna across a range of city-based maps. We'll have more to share soon, and we hope you join us for our open beta weekends later this summer.
We good?
Open beta!
Sergeant
Open beta!
Guess we're back to it.
Let's go. Let's go. Summer is eating good.
We can't outrun the
What the hell?
past. But as long as we're still breathing, we're the ones that keep fighting.
20 years of Gears is such a milestone.
Badass.
It is such an honor and also a huge responsibility to make sure we deliver.
Yeah, it came out
on the
20 years
story
ago.
of Gears.
It always comes back to the squad. It always comes back to this theme of getting through the absolute shittiest of times with somebody else who constantly has your back. And that's Marcus and Dom's story. The story of the original trilogy. The story of E-Day. And the story I think we can all relate to.
I'm gonna cry. I'm getting emotional. I'm getting emotional.
You got it, man.
My emotions.
Had E-Day come out in the same year as the 20th anniversary of Gears, the quarter-century anniversary
My
of
emotions
Xbox,
getting misty eyed.
it's almost like a homecoming. It's like returning back to our roots and saying, fuck yeah,
Oh,
we're back. And we have
fuck
so
yeah.
many more stories to tell. It's an incredible honor and one that we want to make sure that we do
Yes,
right.
please. Yes, please. Do it right. This is all I need. Ah. Excuse me. I'm getting misty.
What a nightmare. Untouched.
Game is beautiful.
80 years of war. Destroyed in 2 nights.
For us, the heart of Gears has always been about the bonds you make
But I'm hungry.
in the darkest of times. Inside the studio, we rally around a simple phrase: never fight alone. It guides how we build our stories, our gameplay, and our world.
It's beautiful.
It's how we work
It's beautiful.
as a team and the commitment we make to you, our fans. Everything comes back to that important idea of sharing life's experiences, the highs and lows, together. And E-Day is the best expression of never fight alone that we've ever made. Whether you'll be picking up a Lancer for the first time ever, or you're as battle-hardened as Marcus Phoenix, there's always a place for you in the Gears squad when Emergence begins on October 6th.